Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Star Technology. I've got a bunch of rubber processing up right now, and it just got me thinking, why not make the basic alloy smelter, and we'll kind of see where we can go from there. I'm thinking about maybe trying to get into the assemblers and kind of go in here, essentially. Like it'd probably be in our best interest. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. I feel like that's the same price as a normal one. Is that more expensive? No, it's the exact same price. Why would I put that in an assembler? Because then it takes power. Like, I understand auto crafting later. It might be a good way to do it. But that was how I don't have to even concern myself with the steam here shortly. So, yeah, let's make the basic alloy smelter. Oh, why did it put it up there at the top? Anywho. Basic alloy smelter. So, it looks like we have the circuits. We just need some tin cables. Then we need some 4 times copper wire, which I can only make 1 at the moment. Alright, so we need copper. I'm assuming this is out of coal. It is. It does have some sapphirite still in there, but that's fine. We'll need to smelt up the copper in the easiest way known to man. Shouldn't take very long. Part of it's done already, and it's all done now. We'll probably throw half a stack into the wire mill. It looks like we've still got enough power. In between episodes, I did upgrade to a 4 amp energy converter, and it seems like this is much better for us. It seems to be this is the only way that really works out well for me as of now. That's done. That's a good start. Anyway. So we need 3 more of those, and then we need a basic machine hull, casing, and we need the steel plate again. Luckily for me, I have no steel. I don't have any. Yay. Okay. That's not ideal. Don't really have very much, do we? We do have the magnetite that we could use, but I think I want to save that just in case we need it for something else. Once again, it shouldn't take too long. And we want to throw some of this into a kiln. 32, let's see, even 36. That might be the right amount. I really don't know. Because we didn't have any wrought iron either, did we? Very little. And we'll end up using that up right here. One block of wrought iron. So that's going to take 144 seconds. That's fine. It's better than the 288 it would take without it. Three blocks of wrought iron now. Go ahead and throw those in. Bunch of gallium. What do we make out of gallium? Gallium ingots. Wow, what a concept. Uh-huh. Well, I could have about told myself that. How did I end up here? Suppose that's doing its own thing. We've almost got our bit of steel. 30 more seconds. Can I use the macerator to get, like, sand and gravel and all that fun stuff? Milling. Crushing. No. Stone cutting, no. Cutting board, no. Seems like the forge hammer may be the only way to do that. Unless I want to automate crushing wheels. Which we can do. That's not really a big of a deal, I don't think, right? Because, I mean, in theory, I just pump gravel, or I'd have to set up another set of them, which is inconvenient, but not the end of the world. I think we might want to do that. I don't know if we can actually feed them enough, though. Like, that's the thing. I don't know, that's pretty quick. This takes less than a second. Yeah, I set myself on fire again. Oh well. The thing is, it makes byproducts, and I don't necessarily want byproducts. So the forge hammer may be our best way to do this. Albeit they are expensive. So we got gravel, and from gravel we can sift that down one stack at a time and get 16 of each ore. Sand would be good, dust would be good. I think we could probably get away with doing this with our current resources. And then we'll be working towards the mechanical sieve anyway. That's just a multi-block introduction. Oh goodness. I think we can make this work. Iffy, I think we can make it work. But I feel like we'd also need 3 of them, right? 1 for each type. If we're going to do that, we might as well do crushed blackstone as well. Well, no, not necessarily. Like, the blackstone just isn't as good. And this isn't a chance. We get guaranteed 16 of each, which is honestly worse than what we get now, but it's fine. It's automatic at a certain point. But if we're going to do this, right, so we gotta go from cobble. So gotta go cobble to gravel. Gotta go cobble to gravel to sand. That's 3. So we're gonna need 6 forge hammers. If my math is mathing. The cobble, gravel, sand, dust. Yeah, so 6 forge hammers is gonna be our goal here. We do not have enough steel on the way for this. We'll get some more started. We also really don't have enough power to do this yet, but we're going to make it be somehow or another. Because I just don't want to deal with the byproducts of the other stuff. Is there what other types of forge hammers are there? There's the low pressure ones, but I think we go basic, so that is going to take a piston per. So this is going to use a lot of steel. We're just going to say screw this iron here and we'll cook it up. I threw my pickaxe out, didn't I? That probably just disappeared. It did. That's a bit unfortunate. Well, luckily for us, we now have a diamond pickaxe. We'll just get a few more blocks going. It might be enough. It's probably not going to be, but oh well. This is going to use a lot of resources. But I think it's definitely worthwhile in doing. Why was I thinking 7 times 7? You know what? Oh well. 5 more, so that's gonna be, yeah, maybe. Let's go ahead and process this all in the bender. Do another 5 blocks of steel. And at a certain point, this is going to make this almost irrelevant. Not really. We'll have to get a better one. I'm kind of tired of feeding this thing coal. But I also really don't think this is going to make enough power no matter what I do. $27 steel plates. Let's make that 36 real quick. So we need 6 pistons. So we need 6 of the gears. So our next batch of steel that comes through here in 60 seconds will be put just straight into the lathe. That should be fine. How many steel rods do we have? 7. That's not enough to do much with. Considering we need 12 there plus. So we need 24 rods. So 9 times 2 is 18. Yep, so that'll be enough as soon as this is done. Then we're going to need, what is that, 24 tin cables? The anvils is kind of expensive. Not optimal, as some would say. It's going to need, what, 18 blocks of iron? Ugh. Let's just go ahead and grab out that magnetite. We can always get more. That was nickel. Put myself out. Wait on the magnetite to burn into what I'm pretty sure is iron. Yep, it sure is. If it ever finishes up. There it goes. Okay, so I got all the iron processed up. Got 18 blocks of iron. So that's 6 anvils, which I believe is enough. Need 24 tin cables, which we don't have the resources for quite yet. Okay, where is our molding plate for that? It shouldn't take too long. It does a lot of damage. $29 sheets, that's pretty solid. Do we have any more over here? We do. Let that do its thing. How many did I say I needed? 24? And we're out of tin cables. That's zinc, that's not tin. Don't have any more tin ingots either. That's too slow. That's just objectively slow in comparison. It shouldn't take long. We'll throw, I don't know, 16. In there and make 32 wires. Nice. I think we're actually going to need a few more than that because we have to make the motors, which also take 2 tin cables that are insulated. Maybe we go ahead and just throw the rest of those in there too. Seems like we can go ahead and go for more coke ovens too, because we've completely filled back up on sugarcane, which is fine. Is there anything else we can really use sugarcane for right now? Paper, sugar. Oh yeah, let me generate 312 per batch every 7.5 seconds. Make biomass, make dirt. That's actually probably pretty good. And if we put it with bone meal, we get ethanol. I don't think that's actually enough, unfortunately. So that takes 2 as well. Is 6 motors enough? I think so. We're going to need more steel rods. Not wire mill. Lathe. This should make 18 rods. We are going to need more steel plates though as well, so... Huh? Need more coal again. What can we use the dark ashes for? We can centrifuge it into ashes and coal dust. Or carbon dust, sorry. Carbon dust and fine copper wire into... Oh, okay, that's actually a pretty decent recipe for me. I feel like that'll be a really good way to get resistors in the future. That's an even better way. Anywho, don't really need to do that right now. Lathe is done. There's 3 pistons. I make an extra motor. Right there is all the pistons we need. So then it's just the bases. So 6 of these is going to take 54 plates. So that's 6 of these. Well, there's 7 in there. This is just going to take so long. Is there a better way of getting steel? Not really. So you can either do 36 seconds or 12 if we use... Huh? Why is it not saying how to... whatever. Okay, it's being stupid. We got 1 block of steel. Doesn't look like we can set an input on here. We could probably do that though. We have enough for 2 right now. This should be 3. Right? So 3. Really? We don't have the steel plates for that? I thought we would have. Got the 10 cables. Oh, it's the wrought iron, I think. Just go ahead and craft up a bunch. What would we need to make another solid blast furnace? A bunch of wrought iron? Brick and clay dust. Do have 21 of the fire bricks. I don't think that's enough. Maybe? That does take quite a bit of steel though as well. That takes a lot of steel. least if we get a few of these up and going, we can start getting ready. Oh, that made 4. Okay. Fine. I think we're out of 10 cables. Oh, and circuits. Oh, God. Ah. Do. Why didn't it give me them? Game. Why is that saying I'm one short? We must be one short for whatever reason. That's not good. I thought we had enough. Okay, so I need more tin cables and need more circuits. Ew. Oh, many. Okay, so 10 cables. Let's go ahead and just grab some sticky resin. Get that sucker going. It shouldn't take long to be effective. Could use 4 this way. Or 4 buckets worth. Which will make 12. So that'd be decent. Throw that up there and we'll be good. Okay, so now we need circuit boards. Unless there's a quest that's easy enough to complete. Honestly, fat chance. We can probably do that, unless we have to make all of them. So slime. Do we have slime? There was a way to make slime though, right? Yeah. I need it too. And that's out of fuel. It's making coke oven bricks, and it's making my 2 slime balls as well. Do I have cactus? I do have 2 cactus. That was not a very ideal location for that. Bro! There, got 2 cactus. Need you to make me some lime dye, and then we just need an ender pearl. And we should have our reach upgrade. I do need white dye. Huh? Crushing bones. Also get it by crushing bone meal. Okay. Beautiful. Reach upgrade 1. One token. Shop. Yay! LV Universal Circuits. Okay. That's just the 10 cable, I think. Okay, we're out of insulation again, which is not very good. That'll be fine. It's good. We'll take this one. Not really much I can do with it right now, though. 12 cured rubber. Get that mashed down. That'll be enough for 3 more of these. I have a feeling we'll want to set up another stone barrel. Because I need to do this somewhat close to my power. I don't know if we're going to need one for each, or if we'll be able to split. I imagine we'll be able to split it. I don't know, though. It's yet to be seen. I don't know how quickly the forge hammers work. I just know those guys work pretty quick. I think obviously first off we start with the forge for the gravel, and we'll start sifting it too if we can. It's the exact same recipe for that, so there's no reason to really do it through there. Okay, that's doing its thing. What was I doing? Okay, pick you up. There's 4, we need 2 more. What are we missing? More steel and more... Okay. I guess we'll just make all of these into plates. Did not need to do that. I need like 20 of these. Maybe 22. I think even with these machines, we'll be able to automate it somewhat okay. But we'll obviously want to upgrade these to be able to take the medium voltage. That's only enough for 10. We'll let this one complete. And I don't have a choice in that matter. This will be another 20 rubber sheets. Which might be enough. I really don't know. Out of 10 cables again. Six basic forge hammers. How much power use? 32 EU a tick. Oh, that's just how much it can go in. So, soul infused wire. How do I need to set these up? And where, realistically, would be the other thing to go off of. Because this is going to eat power. I feel like we need to set up some storage drawers first, and then we can go from there. So, one there. We'll put a little bit of spacing in between them. Give myself some room to work with, for once. Can I set this to output below? I can. Let's grab a bucket. So I can grab that lava and some water. This is not the correct location. We are going to need another aqueous accumulator, aren't we? Just going to take lead. Oh, God. I keep throwing that up for whatever reason. Crushed galena, that's only 5. But that'll be enough for what we're doing here. I don't really remember how I got that. Okay, and then we're just going to need a stone barrel. That's not where I wanted to place you at. Why do I keep throwing that up into the inventory? About did it again. Okay, so we go stone barrel, no, that's going to be in the way. Maybe we do it over here, so it's a little bit further out of the way. Let's grab our cobblestone here. Into the stone barrel. I feel like that's going to need a pipe into it. I would think. Yep. Do we have any fluid pipes? We have one singular one. Alright, so that's now getting the correct thing. Put our lava in and configure this to 1. Right? Eh? Oh, it's on 0. Okay. Let's go start making cobblestone. We're gonna need more item pipes. Let's take brass plates and 10 item pipes. Okay, do we have enough brass to do this with? We most certainly do not. So brass is copper and zinc in the alloy smelter. So we need 10 zinc. In the alloy smelter. Have I made the alloy smelter? No. Not for over here anyway. I feel like that needs to start heating up. How many does this make? 1 or? Okay, it makes 4. So that's fine. So I really only need 2 of these crafts to go through. But we might as well have it start making the rest of them. Plate me, please. Small 10 item pipes. That did not go well. And I'm bad at math. Luckily, me being bad at math has also helped a little bit there, too. There's probably a better way to do this. Okay, so we'll go 1 there. So that'll connect. That'll be good for sand. Did I make that one too long? No, I put this one in the wrong spot. Okay. And realistically, we do want this on the tail end of the run. Or would I connect this in? That's hideous. Why'd that connect like that? There we go. Everything's starting to get power. And for now, we can just put the drawers to the right-hand side. And this will let us know if we're going to need spacing in between as well. Where'd the wrench go? I'm going to let it fill up here first. Also, let's put another drawer here as well. Okay, let's change output. Auto item output. Auto item output. Seems like it works to me. Might need some more fluid pipes as well, though, because that's not really putting out enough water. So bronze plates and tiny copper pipes. Okay. We can at least come off of 4 sides of it, make it a little bit better. Where did the wrench go? I keep putting it back. It's getting enough water now. Okay, so we need more barrels, I think. So now we need more lava. We get one more running for now. Alright, it looks like that is enough to start eventually overflowing this. Which put as much water as we can out from in that one aqueous accumulator. It should be good there. I wonder if that last one's done yet. It is most certainly not. Like, obviously it's not going to be able to maintain all of them all at once quite yet. That's not even really what we're going for, though. But at least for now, this will put us completely... Once this fills up, it'll move to this one and then this one. And it seems like there's plenty of power to provide for it right now. It has made one piece of dust, probably from when I was messing about right there. It's quick, too. Like, it's not shy about it. Is there a better way for me to get lava? Nope, not particularly. Could do a large stone barrel. That's a massive multi-block that I don't particularly care to do right now. I imagine that needs more coal in it. What's it even working on right now? Just iron. Just trying to get the byproducts. I mean, this has already made 630 gravel and 225 sand. Almost got our next one. We'll probably go ahead and put a few more on this too. It's so quick. And it's not draining our power yet. It's definitely not enough yet, though. Ah. Such an interesting sound. This one aqueous accumulator can't supply this, though. How did you get cobblestone in you? Is it the transfer rate? Oh. Okay, something's got to be done about that. For whatever reason, that did not help. It looks like we need more water. We're also out of buckets again. It's working on its last little set here. Again. Do I have any lead over here? Yeah, I do. Cool. Let's get another aqueous accumulator on the way. Ow. Shouldn't take very long once again. I think I could have electrolyzed this for a little bit more sulfur, too. That's fine. Ah, shucks. Alright, that should be fine. We get one more on its way through. It seems like we're actually just building up right here now. I think it was cycling through. I think if we can get these two online, we'll be making everything all the time. And then we'll be able to get into the sifting up here. Which are going to take the low voltage energy hatches. Okay, why can't I mute that sound? Okay, that's much better. Up to 1,000 sand, 1,500 gravel. And it's not really using that much power, I don't think. Pretty low amp draw, too. Well, I say that, it's like 2.7 amps of 4 that we can have on this wire. But it seems content with it. Yeah, it seems fine with it. I'm less concerned about this one over here for now. Why are you not where I can get to you again? It has to be the iron plates, right? That would be correct. What was I trying to make again? I really don't know. Honestly, that might be able to keep up with it. Maybe just barely? But I don't want just barely. I want it for sure good. That was a hopper. That's what I needed the iron for. Probably could have did just a basic inventory hopper, but who cares? Do I remember what I needed this for? I think I was going to put it there. It's operating at a slight deficit on water. It's quite a severe deficit. There we go. That might do the trick. It most certainly did not. I mean, there is another way to do this. Oh no, how horrible. They're really not doing anything? You should have next to 0 draw on you. $50 mil buckets a tick extra. I think that's a surplus. Anyway, we're building up cobblestone. So everything is running at 100% efficiency. Is backed up with sand? Just a little bit. Oh, we don't have enough power. It'll self-regulate itself, I guess. We're gonna have to get more power. It's drawing 3 amps out through here now. Why are you fine on power now? Are you full? Yeah, the first one's full, so it's done. These still have quite a ways to go. But I believe I do need more power. So I need more stress units. So, more water wheels, I guess. How many was this? I think 20? Not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a sin. Anyway. Why did I make so many? Who knows? 31. We could expand it out, right? That is a option. And this is using the same water, too. You are not in the correct spot, mister. A little bit of energy creating right here with myself, or I was getting crushed by a water wheel, in other words. So I should be able to double the speed on this. Oh, hey, you know what it would probably help to do? Actually connect this. How could I do that? In a easy to do fashion. Let's just kill our power for a second. Okay, so we need to get rid of you. That's a water wheel. We need cogs. And then I just need another shaft here. Or I can do that too. Oh, I don't have that connected in the right spot. That's a little fast for what it's going to be able to handle. Might need to make 2 of these verticals. Let's actually just go ahead and make another gearbox in general. That didn't work. Shaft. Vertical, vertical, gearbox. And it's overstressed. 40 it's fine with. That changed 0 about how much power this was producing. It's double the speed, though. Maybe I need to add the amount. Okay. I'm so confused. That's the exact same amount of power as it was making. What kind of sense does that make? Alright, so it's down to just dust, essentially, in production. I don't know why this didn't work. Gearbox. Where'd that go? Placed it plumb over here in Cancun. So that's stressed out. That's kind of expected. So that's doing 384 right there. Why did me adding all those in not do anything for it? Do I just need to go ahead and just make more fluctuated magnetite? Maybe. How many of these did I need? So I need 24 of these, so that's 48 of these. I need more stone. Four stacks ought to do. Also, we probably should turn this back on over here. Ran into a cactus, that's suboptimal. This is the point where I'm really wishing I wouldn't have smelted down that magnetite dust, because I imagine I'm going to be short. Worst come to worst, can I always just put that that lower tier right there as well. Is it ever going to finish up? I think so. And I'm out of magnetite now. Great. And I have none. That's fantastic. Let's go over here and grab some gravel, I guess. Then we gotta process this down. All the fun stuff. So it'll probably take every bit of all of the gravel I have in my inventory to get there, but we'll do it. Crushed magnetite. I can get started. Hopefully we get more than one. If not, that's gonna be a costly mistake I made earlier trying to get more iron. But we shall see, I suppose. Get all this sifted down. And that's more magnetite on the ground there. Our inventory's just full. But it should fill up in the gravel slot, I think. Bunch of tin and iron. Hasn't made anything yet. Oops. Yeah, we can take those layer magnets, I guess. If we had a pulverizer, which honestly we can probably do, be a little bit quicker. So I think you can make 15 magnetite dust out of like 9. Yeah, so that's not enough for really anything productive. So we'll just go ahead and put the layered magnets up temporarily. I almost wonder if we can't use these on both. That's not supposed to be like that. That's good though. So let's see here. I need these, what are they? Carbon brushes and generator coils. Those take 2 charcoal, which I have. What was the other thing? Generator coils? Almost like it was made for it. I fell down again. Okay, I fell down again. Let's grab another rotational speed controller. Is it the gold plate? I would imagine so. No. Iron nuggets? Not you. It is probably cogwheels. It was. So now I need brass and a log. Luckily for me, I have neither. One rotational speed controller, and then we need a large cogwheel. We'll grab all of our cogwheels realistically. Then we're gonna need some gearboxes. Aye, 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 aye. 2 more gearboxes, I think, should do it. Okay, we can actually turn up the speed on that a little bit. .28's good. That makes 336. I mean, that's not bad. Practically just doubled our power throughput. We do need to get another of these electrical connectors. And a wire. Alright, so hopefully that should have the power issue solved. For now. And there's no draw out here now, so that's not going to be an issue. Little inventory clean. We may want to reroute some of this cable, since this is going to start drawing too many amps here soon. But I think first we need to go through and get the sieves ready. Okay, so we do need to make the assembler before we can do this. So assembler, 2 robot arms, 2 conveyors. Oh goodness. There's 1 conveyor. We're just missing literally everything else for the next one. I gotta make some more tin wire, I guess. And once again, we are out of the rubber sheets. Fantastic. I don't think it's rained in I don't think it's been sunny for a few days. I think that's why we're kind of out of steam. It's working on it, though. Which, I mean, I guess a lot of times this isn't going to be functional. Maybe. So maybe we just kind of risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, we just need an insane amount of rubber sheets at this point. Uh, 12? That doesn't work. falfluorite dust. We can electrolyze that. It's going to take it a minute, but it'll buff. Need more coal in the blast furnace to finish off those last 3 blocks there. The bottom one's just more, I think they're their exact same efficiency. All in all, because you can just run these faster. Well, I guess it's a little bit different, but 71% efficiency, 80% efficiency. There's not much difference. Got more wire, making me sulfur. It's still heating up. It uses 16 per. Aye, aye, aye. I really should make this alloy smelter too. Didn't I make that? I would have swore I made the alloy smelter. Apparently not. Apparently I just never actually crafted it. I know I talked about it, but... Eh? Lovely, lovely stuff. That's pretty satisfying there. And then I'm not going to have to worry about this alloy smelter anymore. Macerator, I really couldn't give 2 rats rear ends about it, but... what happened to my soul-infused cable? All one that I'm gonna have left after this. This seems much quicker. And I don't have to really worry about feeding the steam anymore. That electrolyzer sounds horrid. I can't tell the difference between it on 1 and... Anyway, that's much better. I can deal with the sound of the alloy smelter, which I think is... At least I think that's what that is. There's some more sulfur in there. run all the way back across the base. Much better. So that's enough for 11 again. I keep forgetting how this works. Not the wire mill, that's stupid. Oh, it's back in there with the recipe? Look how quick that is. That was kind of insane. So I need iron rods. Okay. Lathe. Throw a bunch of iron in there. Like, some of these machines are sound really good, but it's just so repetitive after a while. Oh, they're so expensive. I can't wait to get into the auto crafting, so I don't have to mess with this stuff again. Well, if I had to guess. It's only gonna get worse. And let's polarize 8 of these. Make it 10, why not? This doesn't ever take very long. There's another 10. There's 5 motors. And I used up every last one of my rubber sheets. That was not very optimal. Okay, so we'll give that some time again. So that's going to take 6 more to get enough conveyor modules for that. So that's fine. Crowbar arms are 2 motors, which that's not horrible. The piston's not great, but eh. I think we're going to need like 4 motors in total for that. So I think we just need 1 realistically. Got plenty of tin wire, it's just a matter of insulating it. There's a way to automate that, isn't it? Let's see what Create says to do. Can create a redstone signal. tell me what I wanted it to tell me. When it is stopped, yep, Or automatic extraction. Only when it's stopped. So we just need like a depot coming out of it? Or not a depot, I don't know. I'm not even gonna worry myself with it. Run back across here. I make another 16, so 8. That's not enough for much of anything. How many 10 cables do I have? Only 12? That's actually a decent amount. For now. Like, this won't be bad. So steel wire would kind of future-proof us. But it has a pretty low amperage on it. Which is not good for us. Where was that thing about superconductors? Ooh. What finished? Oh, the electrolyzer, okay. No? Heck if I know. Okay. One more conveyor module. Like we need. Do we have steel rods or steel plates? Neither. So half of these are going to go. Or a little bit less than half of those are going to go into the bender. The other bit's going to go into the lathe. Two gears. That should be enough for the pistons. Nice. Steel rods should be fine. They're missing the motors again. And we're missing copper wires for more motors. I just need that to make me 2 of them suckers. Or 4, I guess, technically. I'm one insulation short. Oh my goodness. That's rather unfortunate. Kind of let that do its thing. I'm tempted to almost make another alloy smelter. But decide here where it can automatically do this. We definitely will in the future, I would imagine. What happened to the mold again? It's down here, isn't it? Four rubber sheets again. Maybe we have some up there. I don't know. Who knows? Need more iron. I'm not going to feel near as bad about wasting this iron by... Ah! Set myself on fire again. And it's not ideal. I don't have to make this in the wrought iron. The never-ending process. Of me setting myself on fire. There's 7 steel? Let me guess, I'm 1 short. Who would have guessed that? One steel ingot. 1 steel plate. What? I think it's a robot arm, but I don't know what I'm missing. Got a robot arm now. One basic assembler, finally. And it's got power. But I believe it's going to be all the time I have for today. Once again, all we did was make machines again today. Got a little bit more power set up, automated the 3 main kinds of sifting we'll be doing, or at least getting the blocks for it. In the next episode, we should be getting to the mechanical sieves to start getting infinite of basic resources. And we'll be looking into getting the electric ore factory as well. Can't do that. I don't know if this is going to require us to get something else. Oh, why does that have like muffler hatch? Ah, resource production. I am confused. What does a large sieve do? I mean, I don't think we can do this as it takes like tungsten steel. Which is tungsten and steel along with helium. Tungsten is something that I don't have. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.